Well, and then, well, what is the thing, right? Well, it's, well, I told this like a few years ago to begin with. I've been saying this more than I liked. Uh, well, what's called mother's love is the carrier, right? And then, well, for instance, yes, that lady with covered head, supposed owner of this feces, well, it actually inherited uh, this, well, supposed birth giving feeders, well, wish for its excretion, as in feces, to live, and called it love. However, well, so what? Yes, so carrier is what in such terms. So in chemical terms, how can you define this, well, caregiving feeling? Well, it's actually been explained. It's includes oxytocin to an ample amount. If goes more than that, you're having oncology visit. And then, well, this was on House TV series. You can check. This requires fact check for your information. Yeah. And then, well, so how this is being used, how this for us mechanism is being used. Well, first of all, let me tell you, this is why all these, well, research field experts are in this setting. That's all I can say. However, there is this thing, metal, as in, like, if you consider it, like, if you consider any machine, metal doesn't like any other metal. That's why you have, say, a car engine, right? Metal doesn't care. So that's why you have this functioning car engine that doesn't require maintenance for very long time, right? So how can we distinguish this effect? Well, for instance, all right, get your, well, psychic, and then carry this research to, well, United States. Same setting, I don't care, carry it there. Same people, right? Same people as not research field team. However, your object, carry that, right? And then do it. Well, you will see that feces carrier, this supposed covered head female, wants to be decimated. However, since it's being trained, it, yes, does not want this, violent, supposed, I'm terribly sorry, sexual act. Not that way. What it wants is to be eaten. However, since there's this, well, in my opinion, poisoned air of peace, however, it's still peace, well, they cannot realize that. And then, well, what you have is basically, well, I need to feed my child. I need to eat, well, butter. Yes. So, for instance, you can drink milk if you want. However, well, yes, in general, they want to consume, in my opinion, themselves, or they want to be consumed because they don't want to live in essence, right? And then, well, what do they want? What's their most valuable asset in terms of this head covered female? Breast, not tissue, breast. And then, well, what are you going to eat for dinner if you're not that head covered female? Yeah, emphasis on that. It's like without stick. You're not using chopsticks. I'm thinking about something mushy, something that you can like touch pre-cooking, and then it feels. Yes. So that is the mechanism, right? All right. So this is Claim. Also, this is Dungeons and Dragons material. I think it would make a perfect horror movie script sequence. So I'm uploading this to YouTube with age restriction. I wasn't going to do that. Also, well, why does some lines are being used or some look is being used? Well, to be honest, well, in my opinion, I have no idea. Probably for identification. It's like when you see this, just like keep your family safe. Take your child away. It's like don't feed it at midnight. Don't feed it at 2 a.m. Please don't feed that. Please. So it's like that. British, I think, have a rule, right? Don't feed the dog at night or when it's dark. Fairly strange. Yes. So how did it happen? Now, this was situation analysis.